So I'm going to start off with the quote of the week. My quote of the week, which is discipline equals freedom. I think, discipline is probably one of the toughest things personally, for me personally, and I think just humans in general, is just disciplining yourself to do certain things in your life. And when you think about discipline, a lot of people don't have it because, it takes a lot of work to build up a certain level of discipline. And when you connect discipline, how we try to connect it to God, like it takes a lot of discipline to be connected to God. You feel me? And to actually follow his instruction, build that relationship with him, spread his will and his way through you. That takes a lot of discipline to keep this connection going. And you're probably like, why does it take a lot of discipline? Because it's easy to just kind of lax back and just think that God has everything. Then to have the discipline to say, I need to keep this connection with God flowing right back and forth, because I get better every time I keep connecting with him. I get better every time I follow his instructions. So I have to discipline myself to follow his word. And that's hard. You feel me? Discipline yourself not to do just the normal human things. Be a glutton, lie, steal, cheat, whatever you do. It takes discipline not to do those things. You feel me? But when you discipline yourself not to do the wrong thing and do the right things, that freedom comes, because it's like, man, I really did it. That freedom of, man, I'm not subjected to not doing something the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like I can actually change my mindset with not only myself, but with God to make the better decision or to make the better path. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to be disciplined on a certain path. You feel me? Because a lot of people aren't disciplined. So a lot of people aren't going to understand why you want to be disciplined. And then sometimes you might get caught up not disciplining yourself in certain areas because being around certain spirits, being around certain people, you feel me? Because they're not disciplined. So now you're not disciplined with things you need to do in your life. You feel me? Discipline is needed, man. Discipline is really how you free your mind, free your spirit and your soul to be a better person. You feel me? And number one, be a better person with God and Jesus Christ and things of that nature. But discipline, man, it's tough, man, because it's so easy not to stick to the plan. You feel me? It's so easy not to do what you need to do. You feel what I'm saying? To stay on the right schedule or path. But if you discipline yourself to always, one, stay on the right path, do the right things to better yourself with God and yourself, and really discipline on that, you always get that freedom of the better outcome. You feel what I'm saying? That's the freedom you get, the better outcome. And that's how I really feel about when it comes to discipline and freedom, man. I just feel like you really discipline yourself on all aspects of your life, good and bad. You get a type of freedom from it that you're not going to feel if you don't discipline yourself. Especially when it comes to, like I said, number one, disciplining yourself to have a better relationship with God and Jesus Christ. You feel what I'm saying? Because disciplining yourself with that, you're going to reap the benefits. You dig?
Yeah, discipline. I thought about the word force. Force. You discipline yourself. You force yourself to do something. Then you said discipline. Freedom comes with discipline. So when you force yourself to do the things, especially what God wants you to do, it puts you in a position. You get the freedom. And along with the freedom, that's because you put yourself in a position to get understanding, which gives you freedom. But I want to read what God says about discipline. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 11. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant. But later, it yields peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. See, the key is, we talking about, first of all, being connected to Jesus Christ. To get that freedom of that righteousness. A desire to do the right thing, the way God wants you to do it. The peace that comes with it. Joy. The goodness. All what we call the fruit of the Spirit. God's attributes. comes with us putting ourselves in a position to do what I just read. Read God's instructions, discipline yourself, force yourself to get in His presence. Because discipline also, I thought about this just now, it's power and freedom.
That part.
So when you get disciplined, you get power.
Yeah.
Power to make the best choices that God wants you to make. And like you said, and that comes with freedom. Freedom, I thought about this, freedom from stress. Freedom from distractions. Meaning, these things will be present, but they won't affect you. Like somebody that's not connected to God, from disciplining themselves to get this freedom to walk in this great relationship that He offers us, which is a privilege. So discipline, force yourself to position yourself to get that freedom we talking about in Christ Jesus.
No, seriously, he's absolutely right, man. He's right on point to what I was saying, man. Just with that form of discipline, when you really discipline yourself, you, like you said, you just get this righteousness, man. Like you get this power, especially when it comes directly from God and Jesus Christ directly, and that connection, and you have that real connection, because that discipline is not going to only help you, it's going to help those around you. You feel what I'm saying? Because people are going to see that he or she is so disciplined to having a better relationship with God, connecting to God and following the instructions, doing the right thing, the better choices, the right mindset about life. That's going to be infectious to anybody that's around you. You feel me? And not saying everybody's not going to get it, but somebody. The point of the matter is getting people to heaven, as many people as you can. You feel me? And connected to God. So you're not going to get everybody, but I'm telling you, if people see you disciplined in all aspects of your life, they're going to see the freedom in how you walk, you talk, and how you think. You feel me? It's a righteousness, like you said. You get this extra just boost in your mentality when you just discipline yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Discipline equals freedom. That's the word of the day. That's the quote of the day, or the quote of the week, or the quote of the year. You know, discipline equals freedom.
Struggles can help us grow, advance.